We've been here for about 4 or 5 years. We used to rent a large industrial space in Kennington as well, but when this came up, we had an opportunity to buy it, so we did. And as Adrian always says, if you want to make money in design, buy property. So it seems good advice. We'd actually come from a very, very large space, and that felt slightly disorientating, really. So when we saw this, it just felt like the right kind of space, and you can be logical about it, but also it just has to feel right emotively. It just has to feel right, and it did. It felt like a very nice place to be. Or the book that we've just sent to print, which should be back pretty soon on type, came from a conversation on a plane going to Dublin, and we were just chatting about the impact of the Mac on type, and how it was kind of, there's this kind of avant-garde kind of tradition had exploded because of the Macintosh. And it's funny how you can't hear yourself sometimes. I said, it's kind of, people just using type only. And Adrian latched onto that straight away and said, that's the book. I'm a great believer in the Ottolenka way of being a studio, which is it's open plan. Everybody can hear all the conversations going on and can be party to them. The thing about with the colophon and the credits is that it never quite reflects what everybody's done, because everybody's involved in all aspects of everything, and that's the way it has to be, really. You want the collective will of everyone to make the thing the best it can be, and that's that. And so the idea of someone not contributing on some level to everything is I'm not comfortable with, really. It's a very open kind of environment. Everything that we do should end up on the wall at some stage or another, and there's a really important reason for that. It's not. There's two things. There's a design aspect of it, which is when it goes off your screen onto the wall, you become a little bit more removed, and you can be a bit more analytical. It also invites criticism, and it's a social thing of everybody knows what's going on. But the crucial thing is that little bit of distance that runouts and seeing things flat helps you. The screen doesn't. The screen tends to paint a very flattering picture of pretty much everything.